sharp chill crawled down my spine. My eyelids fluttered open, and I found myself sprawled across a hard floor. Overhead sterile fluorescent lights buzzed faintly. Where am I? My eyes landed on a piece of paper sitting neatly on a desk. Termination letter? Huh? What did I even do? Beside it, a small plastic ID card caught my attention. Graduate researcher. Iris, 19 years old. Huh, cute girl. Wait, hold up. That's me. My name is Iris. And I just got fired? For what? I remember literally nothing. Before I could even begin to process the mess I just woke up to, I heard footsteps. Loud. Close. Getting closer. Panicked, I yanked open the window and made a run for it. I wandered through the crowded streets, hugging myself against the biting cold. But honestly, that was the least of my problems. No memories, no clue who I was, no idea where I belonged. Did I even have a home? Then, cutting through the chaos, a voice rang out. Iris! Hey! I whipped around. A girl about my age was full-on sprinting toward me. She seemed worried, I guessed. Before I could react, she threw herself at me, squeezing me so tight it felt like she was afraid I'd vanish. Oh my god, Iris! Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you! Hi? But who are you? She pulled back, blinking at me like I had just grown a second head. You're joking, right? It's me, Molly! Her relief melted into sheer panic when I just stood there shaking my head. As we walked, Molly scrolled through her phone, showing me photo after photo of us together. Dang, we actually looked super close. We finally stopped in front of a sleek, modern house. This is your place, babe? No way! I own this? Molly tapped in a code and bam, the door swung open. I just stood there shook. Told ya! I know everything about you! But when we stepped inside, she turned to me with a dead serious look. What's up? You scared me. Iris, you seriously don't remember anything? Do you remember that you... A sharp cry cut through the air. I stiffened. The sound came from the corner of the room. My eyes darted to the crib. Shh, it's okay, sweetheart. She scooped up a squirming baby, rocking him gently before turning to me. Iris, this is your son. My breath caught in my throat. My what? The baby drifted off again in Molly's arms. This can't be real. I don't remember having a kid. Molly's eyes shimmered, her lips pressing into a tight line. Carefully, she placed the baby in my arms. I stared at him. Tiny, peaceful, his cheeks soft and full. Something inside me shifted. You were pregnant. Your boyfriend, well, ex-boyfriend, aka a whole walking red flag, ghosted the second he found out. You were so wrecked that your mind just shut down. I didn't think the trauma would make you forget everything. I'll try to remember, I swear. Molly made me a cup of tea before heading out. She really was a solid friend. I had no idea how I'd survive this without her. From that day on, Molly became my lifeline. Every morning, she showed up at my door, all warm smiles and good vibes. She taught me everything. How to hold a baby, how to change diapers, even how to cook. The house always smelled like fresh food. And always a steaming cup of tea in the morning. She'd place it on the table with that same soft smile. This will help clear your head. One day, right after stepping out of the shower, I suddenly felt like someone was watching me. For the first time, I saw him. Some guy lurking behind a tree. Every now and then, he'd shuffle, swat at something, like a mosquito was attacking his butt. But his eyes never left my window. At first, I told myself I was being delulu. He may just be some random passerby. But after days of seeing him sneak around outside, I finally told Molly one evening. Her reaction was full-on panic. We need to leave! ASAP! I'll figure something out! Wait, why? Molly, just tell me what's going on! It's Daniel, your ex! The walking red flag who cheated on you, left you, and now he's back to take your baby! I turned to the dark street outside, my heart pounding. My ex wanted to take my child? Iris, swear to me you won't let him near you, ever! Got it? With a sharp breath, I nodded firmly. Being a mom was not a cute aesthetic. Some nights the baby wouldn't stop crying no matter what. Rocking, bouncing, pacing around the room, nothing worked. My arms felt like noodles, my head was pounding, and my hatred for Daniel, the trash ex, settled in my brain like a slow-acting poison. I fumbled with diapers, spilled formula everywhere, and even dozed off while feeding the baby. And every now and then my mind drifted to flashes of long, white hallways. The sound of footsteps, the crisp white coats. I had an ID badge clipped to me, blending in with them. A steaming cup of tea sat on a desk. Iris! Hey! Oh, girl, you're a mess. She had already put the baby to sleep before waking me up. Without skipping a beat, she handed me a fresh cup of hot tea. I'll start coming over more. You look wiped out. The next day, we decided to take the baby out for a walk. We were chatting away as we strolled down the street. Losing my memory made me feel like I had just moved to a new city. Everything felt unfamiliar. I slowed down in front of a clothing store. My eyes locked on a dress in the display window. I tried to picture myself wearing it. Then, I caught a glimpse of him across the street. Daniel. I barely had time to call out to Molly before he lunged forward.
Iris, wait!
I bolted into the nearest alley, weaving through stacks of cardboard boxes, almost face-planting into a trash can. My eyes darted to a sidewalk thrift stand, piles of old clothes stacked high. Without a second thought, I buried myself under the mess and stood still like a discount mannequin as Daniel walked past.
Rat!
Ah! No thoughts, just pure survival mode. I yeeted myself onto the nearest bus just as it was pulling away. As we drove off, I spotted Daniel standing frozen on the sidewalk. My body collapsed into the seat, my breath still shaky. He got way too close this time. That night, the baby spiked a high fever. I only had time to text Molly before rushing him to the hospital myself. As they took him into the room, I was left outside with a nurse. How old is he? My face burned with shame. I had no clue.
What about his birth date?
I don't remember.
Are you really this baby's mother?
I had an accident. I lost my memories. Before I could explain further, Molly barreled down the hallway, nearly knocking me over as she wedged herself into the conversation. Where is he? Is he okay?
We need some information about the baby.
I know everything. Let me handle it. With that, she rushed off with the nurse, leaving me alone in the whitewashed hallway. She was worried about the baby. Too worried. Almost like she was the real mother. The next morning, I stopped by a bookstore near the hospital, hoping to find something to pass the time. As I traced my fingers along the book spines, a warm hand suddenly grabbed my wrist.
Iris, please, just hear me out.
Daniel, back off, or I start screaming.
Why are you running from me? I'm your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? You dipped the second you found out I was pregnant, and now you want to steal my kid? Daniel froze like he'd just seen an alien in Area 51. If he started begging for forgiveness now, I'd break his nose. But what he said next knocked the air out of my lungs.
Iris, you were never pregnant. What are you even talking about?
His words echoed in my head the whole way back from the hospital. Even though the baby was fine, I felt like I was unraveling. Drink up. Don't stress. I'll take care of everything. I stared at the steaming cup of tea she set on the table. Was she hiding something? That time, I hadn't drunk her tea. The first thing I did the next morning was send out a DNA test. I needed real answers. Later that day, Molly came over, busying herself in the kitchen. I crept closer, peeking inside just as she prepared my usual tea. But then, I saw it. She slipped something from her bag into the cup. I backed away before she noticed me. My stomach churned. I wasn't safe. When Molly handed me the tea, she smiled as I pretended to take a sip. The moment she left, I poured the entire cup into a potted plant by the window. Weeks passed since I stopped drinking the tea. The DNA results still hadn't come. I kept up appearances just like Molly did. Then, one night, I woke up in a sterile white lab. Molly was standing beside me, but she wasn't calm. She was terrified. I don't know what to do, Iris. I'm scared. Breathe. Just tell me. I'm pregnant. Oh my... Molly, it's okay. I'll do everything I can to help you. Anything? You promise? And then I woke up, and I knew it wasn't a dream. It was a memory. Molly and I worked at the same research institute. She got pregnant, and now I was paying for her secret. The second everything clicked, I saw red. I stormed into the baby's room, shoving the door open. Tell me the truth. The baby? He's not mine, is he? Iris, what are you talking about? Of course he's yours. You just forgot. I stopped drinking your tea, Molly, and I've never been clearer. Right at that moment, her face twisted. Fine! You want to know the truth? I had everything, Iris. A bright future at the lab, a career. So why drag me into it? Because I hated you! Your perfect little wife? Smart, beautiful, the ideal boyfriend? No, you didn't deserve it. I needed you to be the mother so I could be free. I trusted you, Molly, and you ruined everything! Get out of my house, now! But Molly yanked my arm and bolted for the door. She locked it from the outside. You're not ruining this! Molly! Her footsteps faded into the distance. Then bam! A loud crash outside.
Iris, I'm here! I'm getting you out!
I barely had time to react before the lock clicked open. Daniel. I threw myself into his arms. I had texted him before confronting Molly just in case. Thank God I did. Then the sirens came fast. Police escorted Molly away, her head down, refusing to look at me. The courtroom felt heavy. I stood before the court trying to lessen her sentence as much as I could. She's a dangerous friend, but she's the best mother I've ever known. Molly finally looked at me then, tears streaming down her face. I didn't hate her, but I knew I could never trust her again. Life slowly returned to normal after my memory loss. 5 years passed. Daniel and I sat on a park bench watching Devlin run across the grass, his name meaning bravery. A choice we made when we officially adopted him. Now he was ours, in every way that mattered. One morning, as I sipped my coffee, a letter arrived from the Research Institute.
That is a letter of recognition from the lab for your work on memory restoration research.
Things are getting better, aren't they?
They always will, as long as we have each other.
Hey, I'm Serafina. Rich, gorgeous, and famous. I'm basically the main character in every girl's dream. Even though I'm still in school, my face is all over high-end fashion magazines. But here's the tea. Behind all the glam, I was hiding a secret. A huge one. If it ever got out, my entire reputation would crumble faster than last season's trends. So I kept everything on lockdown. No one could know. But what about you? Have you ever felt like you're stuck living up to some perfect image, hiding parts of yourself you wish you didn't have to? Right now, I'm picking a wig to match today's fit. My wardrobe is all about luxury. Gucci, Versace, Dior, you name it. Getting my hands on the most expensive pieces is a breeze. But what really sets me apart are my custom-designed wigs. I switch up my hair every single day. They've made me a fashion icon, turning everything I do into the next big trend everyone wants to follow. Serafina, you're about to be late again. Celestia!
Celestia walked in, my ride or die since forever. She was one of the few who knew my secret. Whenever I got ready, she was there to double-check everything, making sure I was good to go. Relax, you're flawless. No one's gonna notice a thing.
With her reassurance, we headed out. When we got to school, a crowd was already camped by the gates, waving posters and chanting my name. Nothing new. I've become so famous that I've got my own fan club. These weren't just casual stands. They were full-on dedicated, dying to see what I'd wear each day. Within days, whatever I rocked becomes a trend. But the real showstopper, the one thing everyone couldn't get enough of, was my signature hairstyles. No one could replicate them. They were custom-made just for me. Today, though, something felt different. The attention was even more intense. The second I stepped out, every eye was locked on me. And then, as if things couldn't get more bizarre, I spotted Thaddeus, the school's heartthrob and the crush of every girl around, standing right in the middle of the crowd holding a massive bouquet.
Serafina, I like you. Will you be my girlfriend?
I blinked, caught off guard before politely shaking my head. We barely knew each other. No way was I saying yes. I just wanted to end the awkwardness and move on. But then this random girl from the crowd threw shade. Seriously? She thinks she's too good for Thaddeus? What a joke. Before I could respond, someone else jumped in. Hold up! Who do you think you are talking trash about Serafina? You're just jealous of her, aren't you? Oh, hi, Serafina. I'm Leora, the newly appointed president of your fan club. Don't worry, I've got your back. The other fans surrounding us quickly chimed in, backing me up and criticizing the girl. She stepped back looking completely thrown off, clearly not expecting this kind of public pushback. Some people started whispering that she was just stirring things up because I'd turned down Thaddeus, the guy she'd been crushing on for ages. Others didn't hold back, openly saying Thaddeus wasn't even good enough for me, which ticked him off so much that he stormed off with his flowers. The gossip and arguments just kept escalating. Just as things were getting chaotic, the school bell rang, cutting through the noise and bringing the clash to a halt. Seizing the moment, I quickly spoke up to put an end to it all. Thanks, everyone, but it's time for class. Let's get moving! As the crowd dispersed, I finally exhaled. Still, an uneasy feeling lingered. My fans were becoming too intense. They were ready to stand up for me no matter the risks, whether it meant facing rumors, backlash, or outright injustice. What would happen if they ever found out my secret? Would they still stand by me? After class, I met up with Celestia. You're overthinking this. No, if the truth ever gets out, I'll lose everything. Everyone will turn their backs on me. I just know it. It's a genetic condition, not your fault. You can't control it, so stop blaming yourself. If people find out, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You're amazing, and that doesn't change no matter what. Now stop stressing about it. Your birthday's coming up this weekend. Her words calmed me down, at least for now. She was right. I had to stop spiraling. Plus, my birthday was coming up, and I needed to throw the ultimate party. When the big day finally arrived, the vibe was immaculate. I greeted my guests and, of course, my fan club. Leora stepped up with a giant gift box, way bigger than anyone else's. This is from all of us in the fan club. You're going to be the ultimate queen! I accepted it with a smile but kept some distance. Leora's energy was a lot. Once everyone was settled, I stepped onto the dance floor to officially kick off the party. Thanks for coming, everyone! Let's make this night unforgettable! I dove into the music, letting the rhythm sweep me away as I enjoyed my party. Everything felt perfect, until it wasn't. Somewhere in the middle of it all, my tiara had slipped off and was now tangled in my wig. Panic shot through me as I quickly held my hair in place. Seizing a moment when no one was looking, I grabbed Celestia and hurried outside. Celestia, help me get this thing off! Celestia struggled to free the tiara from my hair, but it was no use. My anxiety spiked. I'd been gone too long already and people would start wondering where I was. I couldn't let them get suspicious. In a panic, I grabbed the tiara and yanked it hard, hoping to free it. Big mistake. My wig came off with it. Both Celestia and I froze, staring at the wig in my hand like it was some kind of disaster. My heart raced as I scrambled to put it back on, but... I spun around, heart pounding. Leora was standing behind me, eyes wide. Your hair! No way! In that moment, my world crumbled. The worst-case scenario played out in my head. Everyone finding out the truth, realizing I wasn't the perfect icon they adored. I was sure they would all turn against me. Sensing my panic, Celestia quickly wrapped up the party and brought me back to my room. It's over, Celestia. Leora knows my secret. Everything's ruined. Don't jump to conclusions. She's your biggest fan. She'll understand. She'll protect you. Despite her comforting words, I couldn't believe it. Leora was intense, and I knew how high fans set their expectations. There's no way they'd ever accept a fashion icon who's bald. I'd kept the secret hidden for so long, living behind the flawless image they all admired. If they found out it was all a lie, they'd never forgive me. The next day at school, I braced for the worst. Questions, accusations, maybe even ridicule. But to my surprise, none of that happened. People still treated me like the idol they always had. Not a single person brought up my bald head. I was completely baffled. Everything was unfolding so differently from what I'd feared. Oh, by the way, Leora's out for the week and the fan club's on pause. Celestia's update felt strange, but she tried to reassure me. She cares about you. She'll come around. I was so worried I wanted to believe her, but Leora's sudden disappearance was unsettling. Had she chosen to keep my secret, or was she just biding her time? The uncertainty gnawed at me. For days, I lived in fear, waiting for the other shoe to drop. When Leora finally returned, she said nothing about my wig. Gradually, I let my guard down. Maybe I'd misjudged her. Perhaps she really did care. I even considered thanking her and explaining my condition, but just as I was about to reach out, Celestia rushed in, her face tight with worry. My heart stopped as she handed me her phone. Social media was flooded with posts about my hair, or lack of it. Even old photos of me had been edited to show a bald head. The post went viral in no time. Comments poured in, some doubting the truth, others gleefully tearing me apart. At school, classmates crowded around, bombarding me with questions about the photos. Before I could respond, Leora stepped forward, yanking off my wig and held it up like a trophy. Serafina lied to all of us! Here's the proof. The crowd erupted, whispers turned to sneers, and admiration morphed into disappointment. Among them, I spotted Thaddeus. The guy had confessed his feelings to me, but now even he had turned cold. What stung the most was seeing that everyone who had once stood by my side now seemed to agree with him.
Thaddeus is way too good for her.
Turns out our school queen's just bald.
What a phony!
I stood there frozen as their words cut deep. Leora, why are you doing this?
Because I believed you. I thought you were perfect. How could I accept a flawed idol?
Enough, Leora. You're just jealous. You can't handle your own flaws, so you tear down others. But no matter what Serafina's going through, no one has the right to treat her like this. Then Celestia pulled me out of the school. All I wanted was to get home and hide from everything. Fear, shame, and betrayal clung to me like a weight I couldn't shake. I'd never felt this crushed before. Everyone who once cheered for me, who stood by me, they'd all turned their backs. Leora had destroyed everything, and I was powerless to fix it. Celestia stayed by my side, patiently waiting until I'd calmed down. Finally, she spoke. Serafina, your hair. It is because of a genetic condition. It's not your fault. The people who truly care about you won't ditch you over something so small. I knew she was right, but I wasn't ready to face those judgmental stares. I could feel them already, sizing me up, questioning how I could ever be their icon with this glaring imperfection. All I wanted was to go back to how things were, to not be this less than perfect version of myself. If you keep hiding, you'll never get to live the life you deserve. Don't let other people's opinions stop you from being you. I know you're strong enough to face this. Her words struck a chord. She was right. I'd been running from my truth, letting my fear control me. If I kept this up, I'd never break free. The realization hit me. The only way forward was through. Thank you, Celestia. I won't hide anymore. Good. And no matter what happens, I've got your back. Fueled by her unwavering support, I found the courage to confront the truth. The next day, I gathered everyone and stepped up. No wig, no pretense. I'm sorry for keeping this from you, but this hair, or lack of it, is a part of who I am, and I'm done hiding. I'm proud of myself just as I am. As soon as I finished speaking, a heavy silence hung in the air for a moment. Then, to my surprise, applause began to ripple through the crowd, growing louder and more powerful. Instead of judgment, I saw admiration. They weren't focused on my hair. They were inspired by my honesty. In that moment, I realized something profound. Believing in yourself is the greatest strength. And when you dare to embrace who you truly are, that's when you shine the brightest.
Walking alone down the deserted street. It's almost midnight, and I'm still too pissed at my parents to go home. August, September, October. Mom, what's going on? July, June. Ah! I can't take it anymore. Stop being a nuisance. But I didn't do anything.
Kira, stop. Who allowed you to act like this?
They're so unfair. Out of nowhere, a cold breeze blows, and I swear I hear a faint whistle behind me. I look back, squinting into the dark alleys, and that's when I spot a tall shadow at the end of the alley. Who's there? No answer. I know Kung Fu, so don't say I didn't warn ya. Still, no answer. Halloween's coming up, and I can't even tell if it's a trick or an actual threat. Ghost? As the shadow gets closer, I book it. I run home, gasping for air. But when I get to my room, I hear that noise again. A burglar? In my room? This guy's got guts. Hey! Mom! Why are you home so late? I'm tired, okay? I'm not done talking to you. You're so out of line. Hey, I'm Kira. Before diving into my weird story, don't forget to like and subscribe to MDA. Kira, are you up yet? There it is again. Yeah, Mom? Give this lunchbox to your dad. He's running late for work. I grab the lunchbox and dash out.
Thanks, kiddo.
Are you coming home tonight? Before I can finish, Dad speeds off. He's always busy with his city job. And Mom is... why is it more expensive again? I'm losing my mind. Yeah, she's always stressed about the monthly bills. No news there. Why can't you be successful like your friends, so we don't have to struggle, Kira? I should leave before Mom blows the roof off. I'm still happy with my life. I don't have many friends, though. People generally avoid me because I don't join in on their activities.
A few hours later.
Anyway, today's special. I would go home early as maybe something special is waiting for me at home. Ah! Robbery! Ah, jerk! I chase him down to get my bag back, but I can't keep up. I slip and fall into a mud puddle. Well, free mud bath for my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
When I look up to see you return my bag, the guy is gone. Really? Help a girl out then vanish? Ugh, the cake's ruined. What a crappy birthday. I go home and Mom screams at me. What did you do, Kira? Why are you always causing trouble? It's my birthday today, Mom. I put the ruined cake on the table and storm off to my room. Bummer. I had to buy my own cake. And my parents didn't even remember my birthday. Huh? What's this? Who threw this in? That shadow again. Was he following me since last night? But then a guy my age steps out and smiles. That's the first time I met Sam.
It's just... I saw you walking alone at night and I wanted to make sure you were safe. Didn't expect you'd think I was a creep.
What a dumb move, Kira. Turns out, Sam was the one who got my bag back. But the cake is ruined.
Here, I got you another birthday cake. Happy birthday, Kira.
A few hours ago, Sam was a total stranger. Now he feels like an important part of my life, making it feel magical again. Thank you! Sam eventually transfers to my school. Life's better with him around. We get close enough to share family stories.
My family's kinda messed up too. My parents are super controlling.
Whenever Mom goes on a rampage, I sneak out with Sam. Finally, someone who gets what I've been through. I even told him about my plan to run away from home. One day, our teacher announced we were getting a new student, JJ. But from the moment he walked in, JJ was staring at me like I was an early Halloween costume or something. And whenever I was in the hall, he was lurking. So weird. What's your deal? What do you want? JJ doesn't answer.
Kira!
I dashed over to Sam, leaving JJ in the dust. Dude's a freak.
I don't like him around you. Keep your distance. He gives off bad vibes.
I'm thinking Sam's just jealous. OMG! What if Sam thinks JJ's into me and that's why he's stalking me? Wait, is JJ actually into me? Oh gosh, this is embarrassing!
Attention all students, the Halloween party will be held on Saturday evening next week.
Sam and I start prepping for the upcoming Halloween party. We decided to go as Harley Quinn and Joker, cause honestly, we were like two peas in a pod. Not just clowns, but we couldn't care less about anyone but each other. I'm so pumped for that party!
I'm only going because you're excited.
Sam's words gave me all the feels. He's the only one who gets me.
Be right back.
Right after Sam exits, JJ suddenly appears. Something's off. Oh my god! I'm shook when JJ spills coffee all over my dress. Seriously? You did this on purpose, didn't you?
I'm sorry, but I wanted to ask you about Sam.
This dude's not even pretending to be sorry. What a creeper! Wait a sec. Don't tell me JJ's actually into Sam instead of me? Here I was, thinking I'm the princess with two knights fighting over me.
When did you meet Sam?
Right. When did I meet Sam? He just showed up in my backyard that night. We clicked instantly from there. About 2 months ago. Sam, I'm here! Sam storms over with a clearly angry expression.
I told you to stay away from him. He's bad news. Choose, Kira. Me or him. Who's it gonna be?
I've never seen Sam act so negative. What's going on with him? With me hesitating, Sam storms off. Sam! I run to catch up with him. What's going on, Sam? JJ just wanted to talk.
I don't want you close to anyone but me.
Sam!
Just stay with me, okay?
Sam suddenly hugs me tight. From that moment, I knew we had something deeper than friendship. But when I got home, I received some shocking news. My dad decided we're moving to the city because he's tired of commuting.
Can you stop complaining?
Living downtown might cost us an arm and a leg. Hold up! Someone clue me in! I don't want to move! I like it here! What about my friends?
You can make friends everywhere. We're leaving tomorrow.
I instantly call Sam to ask what the heck I should do now. Always shows up right when I need him. I want to get away!
After the Halloween party tomorrow, I'll take you far away. Deal?
I'm so done with living here. This seems like the best option. The next night, I wait for Sam at the party entrance. Ugh, took me forever to wash out that coffee stain. Frickin' JJ! Some friends passed by, totally gossiping about me. After tonight, I'll be gone. It's 9 p.m. and Sam's still nowhere to be seen. How long do I have to wait? People start leaving. Are they laughing at me like I'm a literal clown? Sam?
It's me. I'm sorry.
You're laughing at me too, huh?
I overheard you and Sam talking about running away.
What? I never said that. You must have heard wrong.
Listen, I respect what you and Sam have, but you can't go with him.
This ticks me off. Some stranger tells me I can't be with Sam? As I turn to leave, I feel dizzy and pass out. I wake up, blinded by intense light. What? Where am I? I see a familiar face in the bright light. It's JJ. He kidnapped me? Sam was right. JJ's bad news. Let me go! Another man approaches with a pendulum, starts swinging it in front of me.
Dad, start!
Dad? That's JJ's dad?
Kira, wake up! I'm here to save you!
Sam grabs my hand and we bolt, opening a thick door. I'm shocked it leads to my room. Sam turns and looks at me.
Kira! Who am I?
He gives me a paper airplane. Don't worry. Be happy. In my mind, I see myself folding paper airplanes. Did I do that?
Kira, who am I?
Images roll like slow motion footage. It was just me all along. I had imagined everything.
Kira, I'm you!
Ah! My head feels like it's been stabbed with 100 needles. I wake up sweaty. JJ's still holding my hand. How's our daughter, doctor?
She's not stable yet. She needs time to rest.
I take a deep breath. I've been diagnosed with delusion. JJ says he noticed the signs from the first meeting and wanted to look into it. His dad is a psychiatrist.
That's why I've been following you. I've always been concerned. Even the coffee spill.
So you did it on purpose? I knew it! Ouch!
Calm down. Rest, Kira.
Sometimes I thought Sam was just a figment of my imagination. Of course, he was like an angel who showed up exactly when I needed. I didn't know who Sam was or where he came from, but he made life feel brighter, so I chose to live in my dreams. My life had too many misfortunes. I really needed someone who cared. Kira, we talked to the doctor and your friend JJ. We didn't know you were so hurt.
We're sorry. We've been too busy making money and forgot our real treasure is you.
Lies! You even forgot my birthday! No, Kira. Dad tried to get a birthday cake, but got stuck in traffic. When we came upstairs, you had left. I shudder, feeling like I'm gonna collapse. We love you. They hug me, and just like that, my anger dissipates. I open the hospital room door, and I'm shocked to see Sam sitting there. He smiles just like the first time we met.
Sorry for dragging you into this mess, but things are getting better. Look, your friend JJ has a gift for you.
It's a framed photo of me sitting aimlessly in the library. I feel bad for thinking he was a creep before.
Guess it's time for me to go.
Goodbye, Sam.